Hello, welcome to H-Cut Barber. My name is Ethan Patterson and today I'm going to be going through basic haircut for long hair. Okay, so I've got my client here and he wants an inch off the bottom all the way around and a few layers put in to give it a choppy look so you can mess it around a bit. So you start off by wetting the hair down real nice and wet. Okay, so we're just watering down the hair, making sure it's real nice and all the way through. When you're wetting it down, it gathers up all the hair and it makes it a lot straighter, a lot easier to cut. Okay, so the hair is nice and wet down and we start off in the middle. Okay, this client wants an inch off all the way around that bottom edge. Okay, so to do this, you're going to be putting the client head down. Okay, and then you're brushing down this centre bit. Okay, and just parting off that side there and doing it this side and just parting that. So you're working with this middle section here. Okay? So you're bringing it down and just cutting away at it like that. Once you finish that middle section there, you're coming down this right hand section, following that first guideline that you made in that middle, and then taking away that there. Keep following round. And that's that section, that's that guideline we're following there, and we're taking it across there. Okay, so we'll stop just behind that ear bit there. So we've gone on that section just behind the ear, and it's just lying down there. Right now we're going to go over to the left section. So still going from that guideline from the first section we've done down that middle, now coming over to the left, grabbing a bit of the section from the middle so you have a guideline, and then taking it off to that guideline. You know that way? Doesn't matter where you move the head as long as you follow the guideline. So, as you can see, we've taken about an inch off all the way around there. Okay, now we're moving to these in front of the ear bits. Now on these bits, it normally kind of rides up a little bit at an angle. So what you do is you take your guidelines, which is there, see that? Take away what length is there to be taken off from that guideline, and then as you come up to this bit here, you've got a guideline there, and you're just coming in on this angle here. And what that does is it just brings it into the face a little bit. So it's not all too blunt. It just comes across and then comes up just into the face. So it just curls around a bit so you haven't got a one length. Alright? And as you can see, I have kept it in the same pattern as he normally uses. Okay? No need to centre it down the middle because he'll be putting it back into his usual pattern, which is there. So you always go by what the client wants. Okay? So it's the same on the other side. So now we're going in front of the ear. So we following this guideline. So there's the guideline there. bringing it down and just taking away. Sometimes you will come round the other side and realise there isn't anything to take off, but as you can see there's just a little bit there. And the same to this side, just angling slightly just for it to come into the face, like that. Okay, so we finished the one length. Now the client wants to put a few layers through there just to lighten it up a little bit. Sometimes when you're doing the one length, the hair can lie very heavy, and by putting a few layers in, it lightens it up and gives it a real nice look. Okay, so by starting doing the layers, what you call it is a box layer. Okay, so what you do is you start from the crown area. Okay, so you take in a section up here, and this is going to be a guideline all the way through there. Okay, so he's wanting the layers, just around mid-reach here. So we're going to be taking this section, probably taking about this much off. Okay, and then you follow that with the next section. Make sure you've got nice tension on the hair. And just keep following all the way through, following this guideline. If you pull all that hair back, you can see that guideline there, and that's what you need to follow all the way through. This middle section. Making sure you've got real good tension on there and lifting it straight up. Okay, and just to check, you've got all this in your hands now, just to check that was straight. Okay, so we're pretty much straight along there. Okay, that's fine. And everything goes up to that middle layer now. So what you do now is you bring this hair here, okay, and you just slowly bringing it up, and everything that meets that layer you take off. Now you comb this bit up. And see, that needs to come away. And you're just working round. So now this bit here all comes up, keep brushing it up until you reach that middle section. And that needs to come off there. Now we're on the back. And the same for this side. So we're bringing up all the hair and taking a bit of that guideline with us, and that's what needs to come away. So we're bringing it up again. And if some of the hair doesn't meet, that's fine, because that's going to be the shorter layer, the longer layers anyway. Okay, so we finished off bringing all the hair up to that middle section, and we're pretty much done. It's quite a simple haircut to do. You can complicate it up a little bit and use different cutting techniques to make it a bit more complicated, but for this purpose only is to show you the basic way of doing it. So what we're going to do now is dry it off and put a bit of product through it. Okay, so we're turning the hairdryer on, and we're not putting the nozzle on, we're just bringing it up like that, really throwing at it, making sure it's full, getting right with it through, drying up. Okay, so we finished blow drying the hair out. Today we're going to be using American Crew fibre. Okay, this is real matte finish, It's mainly used on long, medium hair, and it just clumps a bit of the hair together and emphasises the layers you put in there, basically, okay? You'll just get a bit in your fingers. Probably about that much. So the same principle as my last videos. Just rubbing right in the hands. Making sure it's all rubbed in, so it's just nice and sticky. Okay, we're not going to put it directly into the root area here because we don't really want it in there. We want it to emphasise these layers. So we're just crunching up like this. We're coming in and scrunching through it. Okay. So we're just playing around with it now and just seeing what suits the client. As you can see, look, all these layers we put in, the product is really emphasising those and making them stand out, so it's not just a plain one length cut. And as you can see around the back here, you see where we put the layers in here, and once again it's really, that American crude fibre is really bringing them out. And as for the fringe, it's basically just putting your fingers through it and just letting it flop down. Okay, so if you like my videos, please like that and subscribe for them. That will be the end of the basic haircuts that I'm going to be doing. Next we're going to be going on to a bit more advanced haircuts, such as the mohawk, the high and tight. So please subscribe for them and follow me.